A Brampton retiree is setting out on a voyage across the North Atlantic and the centuries as he retraces his ancestor's journey from France to Quebec exactly 330 years ago. As Philip Lee-Shanok explains, he went to great lengths to get the authentic experience.
They've estimated the longitude there.
He's tracing the sea journey his great-great-great-great-great-grandfather made 330 years ago from France to Quebec, then known as New France.
My first ancestor that came to Canada in 1687 was Jacques Saint-Denis. He came aboard, he was a French Marine, and he came aboard a French man of war.
And he'll be doing it as a crew member of a tall ship, the Oosterschelde, a century-old Dutch schooner, much like the one that brought his ancestor across the North Atlantic all those years ago. Ayres is pretty sure a good portion of the route will mirror his ancestor's journey. He tracked down the captain's log of the Ancestor, the ship Saint-Denis arrived on, and plotted its path against that of the Oosterschelde.
I'll see the ghost of Jacques out there in the ocean, I'm sure, all the way across here. We'll be running this about parallel with one another.
It's a personal journey of self-discovery that began with a family secret. When Ayres was a teenager, his mother revealed to him that she'd been married before, to a man with the last name Saint-Denis, and he was his son. Years later, Ayres started looking up long-lost relatives. His research turned up one, and he took a chance.
I called and said, "Hi, my name is George, and I think we might be related." And the response astounded me. When he heard my name, he says, "You're my long-lost cousin."
Ayres decided to trace Jacques Saint-Denis' route to Canada to celebrate the 150th year of Confederation. But he'll be traveling the opposite direction. Still, the experience is what counts.
I know the story of Jacques, but what I don't know is the sense of the sea and the feeling he felt making that voyage. So I wanted to retrace that and get a sense of what his journey really felt like.
The Oosterschelde with Ayres aboard will leave Quebec City on Saturday and make the 40-day crossing, arriving in France on September 1st.
There's going to be days when I'm going to be staring at the sea and just imagining Jacques coming the other way.
Philip Lee-Shanok, CBC News, Brampton, Ontario.